क्या कर रहा है भैया?
कुछ नहीं कर रहा, बोल।
मेरे को हार्ट समझा दे, मेरी एग्जाम आ रही है।
हार्ट?
हाँ।
स्ट्रक्चर?
हाँ।
फंक्शनिंग 2?
हाँ।
सुनो।
As a central part of the circulatory system, the heart is primarily responsible for pumping blood and distributing oxygen and nutrition throughout the body. Because of this task, the heart may be considered one of the most important organs of the body, such that even small dysfunctions or abnormalities may cause drastic changes or effects in the human organism. Heart is a muscle whose working mechanism is made possible by the many parts that operate together. The organ is divided into several chambers that take in and distribute oxygen to oxygen-rich blood. These chambers are accompanied by veins and arteries that facilitate the same function, with all of its parts working together towards the same goal. The heart successfully pumps blood with ease. Normally, a good functioning adult heart could go on 3 cardiac cycles or 72 beats per minute. This rate changes for children whose heart rates are normally and relatively fast. Heart can be found at the center of the chest, underneath the sternum in a thoracic compartment. It is made up of 4 chambers and several walls that regulate the normal flow of blood within the body. 2 chambers called artery are located in the upper portion of the heart and receive oxygen-free blood. The walls that separate the chambers are called atrioventricular walls, which is composed of the tricuspid wall on the left and the mitral wall on the right. On the other hand, ventricles are chambers found on the lower partition of the heart. They pump oxygen and rich blood into all organs of the body, reaching even the smallest cells. Similar to the arteria, the ventricular chambers are also separated by walls, collectively termed as seminular walls. These are comprised of the pulmonary and aortic wall. Heart also has a wall that is composed of 3 layers: outer layer epicardium, the middle layer myocardium, and the innermost layer endocardium. The myocardium is thin because it is made up of cardiac muscle fibers. Structure of the heart is made more complex because of the mechanism that allow blood to be distributed throughout the body and to return into the heart. Facilitating this continuous process are 2 types of blood vessels: veins and arteries. The veins that bring oxygen-free blood back into the heart, they're called veins. Those that bring oxygen-rich blood away from the heart and to other body parts are called arteries. Functioning in the left ventricle, the largest artery is called aorta. Aorta is considered a main artery in the body. It further splits into 2 smaller arteries called common iliac arteries. With regular functioning, the heart is continuously able to supply sufficient amount of oxygen to all parts of the body. The heart is the main organ in the circulatory system structure, primarily responsible for delivering the circulation of blood and transportation of nutrition in all parts of the body. This continuous task uplift the role of the heart as a vital organ whose normal operation is constantly required. The heart's blood pumping cycle, called the cardiac cycle, ensures that blood is distributed throughout the body. The oxygen distribution process begins when oxygen-free blood enters into the heart throughout the right atrium, goes into the right ventricle, enters the lungs for oxygen refill and release of CO2, and transfers into the left chamber, ready for the distribution. About 5.6 liters of blood circulate the body and 3 cardiac cycles are completed per minute.